we met because I sold him a house.
Yeah, she did.
And my name was Keisha, and his name was Sheldon.
Right.
Now he's Sean, and I'm Shay. Boom! And I'm doing an interview with this man today.
We decided to create different personalities, I guess.
I guess so. We just leveled up.
We did. We leveled up. I got on the radio, and she's putting out more music. So,
and still selling houses.
And still selling houses. And I'm selling houses now, too. So. All right, here we go. Rolling in 3, 2, 1. 92Q, the best mix of R&B. You're off the clock with Sean Good inside the studio tonight. I got Nashville's own, or Nashville's own.
Nashville.
I got our girl, Shae Nycole. What's up?
What up, baby?
Hey, she is here. Emine's here. We're going to talk to Miss Shae Nycole. We got a brand new single called Run It Up. We're going to play it for you guys in just a second, and we're going to talk to her about all the different ventures, because you talk about somebody that's got so many things going on, from hats to clothes.
Everything, and stylish no matter what.
No matter where she is.
With it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're going to talk to Miss Shae Nycole coming up, but right now, you know what? Shay, go ahead and introduce your new single. Go ahead and introduce it for everybody.
Well, to all the people who are ready to run it up and have a good time, I got the perfect single for you. Run It Up by your girl, Shae Nycole. Now let's run it up, baby.
Boom.
I'm too country.
No, I love it.
I'm so country.
If I can say baby like that, I swear I would
baby,
never stop.
you gotta hold a baby.
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 Oh my God. Baby. Oh my
There you
God.
go. And you gotta spell it like that too. B-A-A-A-B-B-B-B-Y-Y-Y.
And there's your teaser for your video, by the
Wow.
way. There's your teaser.
All right, here we go. Part 2. In 3, 2, 1. 92Q, the best mix of R&B.
Woo!
Brand new single from Miss Shae Nycole with Run It Up. Love that song. Let me tell you now, we've been playing it for the past few weeks. Get a lot of response back on it. It gets real hype. Everybody, they love this song because there's so much energy to it.
Absolutely.
And it's a great song. And you gotta tell us, so the inspiration to Run It Up. You gotta let us know about that.
The main thing was to allow people to know where I was from.
Okay.
Not necessarily the city, but just my culture. And
Right.
I'm a very vibrant person, and I like to have fun. So I was flying back and forth to Atlanta, everywhere, just trying to figure out the new sound, the sound of Shae Nycole. I wanted people to hear my heart. I wanted them to understand who I was. And I got a little sexiness to me, but I'm a very fun person. So I went from Philly to Atlanta, and I had to go all the way back to the boot, baby, to really get what I really wanted, and flew the guys to Louisiana. And I was just very adamant about creating my sound. And I know you hear New Orleans bounce and you hear bounce, but that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to go get it from anyone else. That's just what we do when we're at home, for the cookouts, for the barbecues, for just having a good time. And I really wanted people to come into my world and have a good time with me.
Now, is this project different, like the sound? You said you're trying to find that sound and you found it with this. Is it different than what you started with?
Absolutely.
How is it different?
It's different because when I first started and I moved here, people were giving me what they thought my sound should be. And even when I would get songs and I would write songs, I would go to a producer, and if I did something, they would put it to where they thought was better. So this was the first time ever I remember standing in my window and just praying and said, God, flight after flight, traveling, working for people, I'm ready to create my sound. And it really, everybody's been blowing up my phone. They're like, this is you, this is so you. Like, we just love it, it's you. And it's just a great thing because that's what I wanted. I wanted them to know me. And I feel like it's almost like I'm starting over, but I'm really not, because I love all of my music. But this one is just, it makes me happy. I watch your videos and everything over and over. I listen to the song like over and over. So I'm excited about the sound, and I'm gonna keep it going.
Yeah, for real. So the project, the album that's gonna come out, are we gonna hear more of this? Is this just a piece of it, or what's the album gonna be sounding like?
Well, I can't give you all the info.
You gotta give us a little bit. You gotta give us a little bit.
You gotta hear all of it.
You gotta tell me a little bit.
But just know that I am very diverse, okay?
Okay.
And I am a country girl,
True.
a Creole girl. Just put it together as Louisiana, Tennessee.
Okay. Louisiana, Tennessee.
Let's just build that bridge together.
That's
Okay.
all right.
You know, you think of Louisiana. You every time you think country, you think Tennessee, Texas. You don't really think of Louisiana. But when you think Zydeco music, all of the things that we do, from trail rides to ATV riding and the girls in the cowboy boots, honey, come to the boot and you will see that. So I really wanted to take that bridge and put it together from from having Louisiana and Texas and just that southern flair, that southern R&B, country, gospel, everything about me. That's what you're gonna get, Sean.
Okay. All right. You know, so I'll tell you this. One of my other favorite songs that you got, and we've already played it, is F Love. That's, I mean, love that song. So can we say that there's an evolvement of Shay from F Love to Run It Up? I mean, you're talking about two completely different sounds and just messages. So so Shay's in a different place in her life now when it comes to this.
I'm definitely in a different place. I had to learn to put myself first. I can't live for no one else. And just saying that just gives me chills just saying it, because I was always putting everyone first. I was putting everything before myself, and so finally I'm at a place in my life where I can really focus on my music, and that's where I'm at. It's the producers that I'm working with are focused on me, focused on creating my sound and allowing the people to hear my voice and my heart and really know my personality, and not so much building off of what they thought was good for me. So I'm excited.
Outside of the music aspect, what else did you have to go through to realize, like, it's my time, it's me? Like, what else in your personal life, if you want to get a little deep with it, did you have to go through for that?
There was a lot of different factors. I'm a mother.
Yeah.
I've been told for years that as an older woman who, bring it, honey, every time.
You know you do.
That, as an older female, that it was always going to be hard for me in the music industry. So every time I tried, I was always denied. It didn't matter. I work with A-list producers. I come with a quality of work that you would think I'm signed to a major label. But my label is major, is me. Like, it's me. When people are like, who are you signed to? I'm signed to G.O.D., honey. Without him, there's nothing more major than that. And that's what I'm at. But the people who are around me, who have put into me, make me look major, because it is major, because relationships are more major than anything. So there's a lot of stuff that I had to stop doing. I had to put my music back to the side. So the thing that really motivates me the most is I stopped about 3 years ago when my father passed away. I mean, it seems like life was taking off for me. I was on tour with Genuine, Tank, Rick Ross. I was out there. I was gone. You wasn't even catching me home. Performed for Essence Festival. All this was going on. And in 1 year, I just thought everything was just going whoosh. And it went a total opposite direction. From performing in my hometown in Lake Charles, Louisiana with Genuine, finally got to go there with him, going to BET, performing at Essence, released new music, all in the same year. And I'll never forget, I got a phone call one morning and my dad passed away. Like, that just threw me from everything. Everybody just thought that I was just going to, like, not be able to come back from that, because I'm the baby girl. But he's with me all the time, and the one thing he was so proud of me. Like, he was always bragging about what I did. It made him so excited for him to come and see some of the things that I did. So when I had to take a step back to just grieve, to just get through that, and then right after that, the hurricane hit. The hurricane hit, so not only did my mother lose my father, she lost her home, her clothes, her car. She lost everything. So where did you think everything fell on? Because I'm like the one in the family where I was always the one that everybody called on for everything. So my entire family, when it came down to Louisiana, lost everything. So they all moved to Tennessee, and they all moved with me. So every time I felt like I was getting closer and closer, it was always something that kept a step back and a step back. And I'll never forget flying home, bringing my mom, not only just my mom, but a niece who had cerebral palsy. I had a 2-year-old little girl, a 1-year-old little girl. My life completely changed. And I stood on my back porch and I said, God, if this is what you want me to do, just give me the strength to do it. And when my time is going to come, it's going to come. So I had to put my life on hold in a good way, because I got to spend so much time with my mom. And that was just the most amazing experience for me, to just be able to spend all that time with her. But now I'm in a position to where everybody is okay. I had to pour that into them, and now everybody is okay. So when it was time for my time, God knew when my time was going to come. So now everything opened up. I sold my house, moved to Nashville, got this amazing high-rise overlooking the city. My sister is engaged and she's with her guy in Memphis. My mom is back at home, and it's just me, and I'm like, wow, I got so much time to focus on my music and focus on myself, and it feels really great to be in that space, to finally be able to come back and create and tell my story. And that's all I want to do.
That's a word.
That's a word. That's the word. And that's what you're doing, because Run It Up. You're running it up. You're running it up, and you're encouraging everybody to run it up, to go after what's important to you. Now I gotta ask you, How'd you get Choppa involved in this song? How did you do that? Because you kind of for the people of our age, I ain't gonna say that, but the nostalgia, it's like, oh, okay. How did you get him involved in the song?
The song was complete. The producer, Roy Chip Anthony, one of the producers in the record, they're really good friends. Yeah. And it was so funny because we were done with the record. The record was done in I don't think March or April. But I called him on the phone and I was like, it's not done. There's this one song. Who was the artist? If you were an independent woman, say ow. He was at the show. He was like, what are you talking about? I say, the one, say ow. And he just kept saying, Shay, what you talking about? I said, he's from Louisiana. He said, Choppa style? I said, yes. You need to put him on the record. And he was like, okay. I met Choppa a few years ago when I did the song Zydeco. Okay. He was in New Orleans and we were shooting for the video. And we talked to each other and he was like, hey, you gonna get a song one day? We're gonna work together. I was like, cool, we're gonna work together. So Roy Chip Anthony called Choppa up and said, I got a song for you to hear. And he said, she wants you on it. And he said yes. And when I finally met him for the music video, he was like, I was done doing features, but when I heard this, I said, this one, we going to the Grammys on this one, baby. This one is it. He said, the song is amazing. He came, did the video, pulled up, gave me mad support on doing it, and he did his thing.
He did.
He even said, now walk with it. Shay, walk with it. I said, what?
I love it. That part of the song is just, everybody gets hype over that.
Yes, I love it.
So you got your music, you're back in the studio, you got an album going to be coming out, but that's not all that Shay Nycole does. She got her hats and she got,
clothes,
because your style is incredible. So talk to us about your Shay's Closet.
Shay's Closet. Everybody always kept asking me, where you get your clothes from? I was always like an ambassador for other people. People would send me stuff and I would wear their things. And then I got to the point when I was performing, I had a designer. I would tell them what I wanted. We would piece everything together and it was all my custom pieces. So when my dad died, that's how it started because I had nothing to do. And I literally was in my closet crying my eyes out and did not want to come out because it had hit me that he was gone. But it was like my emotions was just going like I was okay. And one day I saw his picture when I got home from the funeral and it hit me and I didn't come out of my closet. I went in the closet and I cried in that closet and I stayed in that closet and I prayed in that closet and I had never unpacked all of my bags, I had stuff everywhere. And when they told me not to go on tour, that's how the closet started. That's exactly how the closet started. I had to do something. Mm-hmm. So I started selling my custom pieces. Yeah. I literally would just post them on my Instagram story. Yeah. I would just go live and they wanted all my clothes. So I was like, I was just like, all right, send me a Cash App and here's the shipping. And I was just shipping them out. But I always wanted to do hats. I had this thing about hats because my dad always wore hats. I like the big wide brims. I always wanted hats. So I kept going back to LA, different places, finding vendors. And the woman of many hats just started coming together for me because then it turned into the hats. So when you see me with them big wide brims and just being sharp and stuff, I love hats. So Shay's Closet came from the things I had originally, Shay's Closet. So those pieces came from Shay, and then I just started building more from picking the things that I would really wear because people liked, hey, where'd you get that from, honey? Go to Shay's Closet.
You got it.
Yeah, well, you can go and get it.
So is that where I can go get it? I want other people to get it too, but I'm really caring about myself. Do I go to the Instagram or what I do? What you
Shopify,
want,
website, Shay's Closet with a K.
I'm gonna start looking. Can I get this outfit right here? Because this outfit is something else.
Now this, all you do is just put up a little t-shirt and tie it. Because I like to come up with stuff. I do. I like to cut things. But no, honestly, I was in New Orleans and I saw another boutique that was there. Yeah. And I reached out to her at the last minute when I found dancers and some girls. And she gave me a couple of pieces and put them in. So I actually got this from her in New Orleans, this one.
Well, we can go find her again. Just give me one.
Find it.
I want mine.
You want yours? We can go find it.
That's all I want.
I'll get you together. I'll cut up a t-shirt for you.
Oh, I love you.
That's what you do.
See, you're my best friend now.
Take the t-shirt you got on, cut it right down the middle, and tie it in the knot, honey.
That's why I need
Okay, y'all give us some advice. Shay's available to give styling advice. You didn't know. She's available to do that.
And I love that because women did that to me in the closet. Yeah. They would come over. I had a boutique in the house. And they would come over and they would stand in the mirror, Now, I'm not a stylist, but I have so many stylists, and they had to teach me how to do things when they weren't there, and I had to learn my own style. And when the women would come and I would help them, that was so motivational.
It is.
I would put things on them because our bodies are shaped different ways, and you have to know to wear the right things. And I would do pop-up shops, and they would walk down my little aisle, and we would just do all kind of stuff, and they would just feel so good.
But we're not coming to your house. What I gotta do?
Honey, we can go after we leave, honey. I got a whole bunch of stuff.
So we got Shae Nycole in the studio, brand new single, Run It Up. It is out, it is streaming, you can get it, all platforms out there. You need to go get it. Of course, we're running it on 92Q. Shae, you know, I got mad love for you because I've known you for a long time now. I mean, we were talking about it earlier, you know, our other alter egos, you know, my other name, and I know her other name. You know, so I've known Shae for a good minute, and just to see the progression of your career, and and the one thing I can always say is that no matter what, you don't stop.
No, I don't.
And that's what it's about, because you know what's meant for you, and you're going after it wholeheartedly, and I so love and respect that about you, and I'm super excited about what Run It Up is gonna do.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be phenomenal.
It's gonna run it up.
It is gonna run it up. You guys, make sure you go get Run It Up. It's on all platforms. You gotta go get it. It's on Apple Music. It's everywhere.
Yes.
Go make sure that you go cop this single and get ready, because the album is gonna be coming soon.
The album is coming. I want to see all the ladies start running it up. Matter of fact, I need to say this. The Music City Cruisers.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something for women who have been pouring into themselves, like independent women who have their own businesses, or mothers, because I'm a super mom, I'm an independent woman, I'm a real estate agent woman, I'm a real estate agent, and I wanted to be able to give something back to women who are working hard. So on September the 11th, on a Sunday, I'm going on the yacht in Nashville. So for my birthday, I was on a yacht, and everybody was like, "Where you at?" I was in Nashville, on Percy Priest Lake, on a big, pretty yacht. Well, that same yacht told me, well, Shae, if I reached out to him and I said, I want to run it up with some women. I want to give back to some women.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go post it on my Instagram, but y'all heard it first, that I get to pick like 10 women to come with me on the yacht.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to have a liquor sponsor, and the yacht sponsor, Music City Cruisers, is giving me 4 hours on the yacht with some women who are very positive, great energy, and we going to run it up with Shae Nycole.
That is so much fun.
We going to run it up.
So you got to make sure everybody's got your Instagram, so go ahead and give it out to them now so they know how to get to because we got these women want to get it, right?
Yeah, y'all want to come on the yacht with me? Y'all got to come and follow Shae Nycole at Shae, ShaeNycole. Shae Nycole, that easy.
Boom, boom. All right, Shae Nycole in the studio. Woo-hoo! Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shae.
I'm so excited to have you. You guys keep it locked right here. You're off the clock with Sean Good on 92Q.
Get it, babe.
Boom. That is it.
That was so fun. I think I talked too much though.
No, you did not.
It doesn't matter because, like I said, about 2.5, 3 minutes will go on air, but the whole thing will be on podcast page. I'll send you the link. It'll be because we have a page on Spotify too.
Yes, we do.
So it'll go up on Spotify.
Yeah,
So the whole
I love doing this type of stuff. I love to talk.
I know, but you have an incredible story. One thing that I love about you is the empowerment aspect of it. You are an powerful woman, person, and the story you have it's wonderful. And I love the fact that you're doing this. You're a mom. You're an artist. You go through the ups and downs of it, especially when you deal with the producers and promoters, and then the male artists. Oh God.
Yeah.
You go through a lot, and you are so strong and positive throughout the whole thing, and that's why I freaking love you. So.